Hello, babes. Oh, I feel like we're a little cloudy. Let's clear that up. There we go. Hi, babes. Welcome to my channel. Got a little errant curl out the way. Um, Hi, how's everybody doing? I am doing well, doing well. Um, it's Thursday. And I don't know about you all, but where did the week go? It seems like the week flew by. And at a blink of an eye, it went from being Monday to Thursday. And I'm flabbergasted at where the week went. So I am here to give us a little weekend preview. The weather's not going to be that great in the Northeast, and I have chapter meeting on Saturday, which I'm debating on whether or not I actually want to go. I'm just feeling really blah lately for a number of reasons, but yeah, I feel like maybe I should sit this one out. So we shall see. But in any case, next week it's going to be fantastic. The weather's going to be really good. The weekend looks like it's going to be really good too. So we just got to hold on till next week. And next week, if you're in the Northeast, we should finally get some good weather, some spring-like weather. So that's all we need to do is just hold on for one more day, as they say, hold on for one more day. If you're looking at the makeup and wondering, okay, what's Bella doing? What's new here? I did do a try on with some of the things that I got from Sephora, both the first time as like a preview to the sale and then at the actual sale. And then I added some things that I had from Sephora from last year that I didn't really rock a lot of. So I decided, okay, let's bring those out and let's, revisit those, shop my stash, which I'm doing a lot of this year. But I wanted to shop my stash and share with you some of the things that I rediscovered in my shopping. So I'm going to actually kick it off with that. I know we don't usually discuss makeup on Thursdays, but I thought that for this reason alone, lippy, makeup, I think we should make an exception because I am amazed at how nice it turned out. So let's start. I'm going to start with lippy. Hold, please. So when last we talked about lippies, I told you guys that I'm really been on a lipstick kick lately. Lip gloss, lipstick, lip oils, anything for the lips, and I'm there for it. I'm there. And I really like the Westman Atelier lipstick that she came out with. It's matte, but it's so comfortable and it's so easy to apply. It just glides on the lips. So what I am wearing today is Le Rouge. And it's like a tomato red, but it's so comfortable to wear and it's so easy. Look how easy it glides on. It is absolutely phenomenal. Plus, you get a little mirror action to help you apply the lipstick. So this is Le Rouge, and this is the second one that I got. The first one that I got was LFG, which I love as well. You know me, I'm a pink girl. And this one is like a cool fuchsia. It is so beautiful. Here, let me swatch it for you. You see how beautiful that color is? It just sings on the lips. I love the glide. I love the ease. I love that it wears off very nicely. It doesn't have that, you know how some matte lipsticks have that pillowing effect on the bottom lip sometimes. None of that with this. None of that with this. And I have been drinking, sip, sip, sip. Very light transfer effect. So all in all, great lipstick. Not crazy about the price. So if you are a Rouge member, you get 20% off the price. So that makes it a little easier to digest. However, that's not the only thing that I've been loving. This little wonder right here, this Givenchy mascara, baby. When I tell you this mascara is the bomb.com, I got it in the travel size because, I like to sample before I actually buy. And so when I sampled this today, I was like, wow, this gave me such lift, such definition in the lash. And I love the wand. Now, the wand is proprietary to Givenchy, and it is kind of football size, but do you see that flat side right there? You can actually use that flat side to pump up your lashes. So it like helps it stay up when you put it on the flat side and just gently coax it upward. Now, not only did it give me lift and separation, but baby, this is so black. Like, I love the pigmentation on this lash. It looks so deep black. And now as I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, wow, I got such length and definition in my lash, but also it's so pigmented that it kind of brightens up the rest of my look. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's absolutely phenomenal. All right, let's get to this face here, this foundation. So I tried again the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Foundation. I like it, but as you can see, she's very, very emollient, right? And that whole glass skin is in, and yes, I love it too, but this is a little too much. So I've been mattifying it down with a little powder. I've been using the Laura Mercier powder. And so what I did was I just take my brush and I just buff all around the T-zone area here to matte that down a little bit. Because we want to shine, but we don't want to look like a grease ball. So that is what I use to get the shine at bay. So if you are like me with combo skin, she's going to give you glow, but she's also going to give you grease. So you'll need to have some translucent powder or powder at hand so you can matte this down. Because again, I love a shine, but she's overkill. She's overkill. And I tried it with both a lighter hand as well as just going in like I normally do with a serum foundation of this type. And both times that shine just broke through. So if you want to use this, which I mean, it's a perfectly good serum foundation, and I'm, me, I'm going to get my money's worth. You know this, babes. I don't care what it does. We're going to find a way to use it and make it work for us. Right. Right. So that's what I've been doing. I see some folks have popped in, so let's say hello. And now that we have our music back, we can actually put some music on to welcome y'all in. Hold, please. Let's grab some music. Oh, and we're going to talk about that too in just one moment.
Brown Girl Bella.
All right, let's say hello to everybody. Hey, Burns. Hey. Green, you want to come up and say hello too? Green wants to come up and say hello. She got an orange bowl like Rihanna. She got an orange bowl and I got orange lipstick. Matching. All right, Ray of Sunshine. Hello, welcome in. All right.
Brown Girl Bella.
Say hello to everybody. Oh yes, we want you to clearly. Oh yes. Oh, thank you. Hugs to you. Finally. Hey, Jackie. Hey, beautiful. Welcome in. Gemini love, good evening. Okay, I see those faces. Oh God, yes. Oh, I hope so. Hey, Dream, you better shout out. Look. You better shout out.
Brown Girl Bella.
She like, I don't care about them shout out. I just want to be curled up in my mama arms. You have to wait your turn. You have to hear me. You have to hear me out. All right. Speaking of which, let's share it out to friends, to opposed, to all we knows. Them know Brown Girl Bella is the place to be. We are hanging out. We are doing it. Yes.
Brown Girl Bella.
All right, babes. So just to catch some people up, because I know not everybody came last week when I was on one and on my tear about my music. So to catch everyone up really quickly, last week I had gotten some copyright claims on my music, particularly the space where in my music, as you hear, it says Brown Girl Bella. Now, my opening, which started off the show with the little cartoon version of me and all of that part where I first go in and I say Brown Girl Bella, that's the part that got me the most copyright claims. I think I got like 2 or 3 on those. And then I got 1 on another piece of music that was, I think, my outro. So y'all know me, I'm from Brooklyn. So I went from 0 to 9,000 real quick. First thing I did was contact my producer who made the beat for me. And I was like, well, hey, because I know sometimes, the people who manages his business and stuff like that, they, may make a mistake or what have you. So I wanted to check with him to make sure everything was cool. Once I found out from him that everything was cool, I then looked at who it was that was making this claim. And then I started going down the rabbit hole and researching. Come to find out, this same company was trying to make claims on Beethoven number 5. Now, I'm sorry. How long ago did Beethoven compose Symphony number 5? And you're claiming that you did it? Beethoven is long gone. May he rest in peace. So what are you doing? What are you doing for real? So on Reddit, and I invite all of you guys, if you have not, especially if you're a content creator, if you're not on Reddit, get it. It's been such a source for me for content ideas, for just, things like this where I have to like research and find out. I'm like, hey, did such and such ever happen to you guys? And the floodgates just opened. They've also helped me with like people who have been sending me emails saying that they want to do a partnership with me, yay or nay, if they're a good company, if they're a bad company, if they're a scam or what have you. It's been like a godsend to me. So I invite you all, if you're not on Reddit, get Reddit. I am BrownGirlBella on Reddit. I'm BrownGirlBella everywhere. So wherever you are, that's where I am, and I'm BrownGirlBella. So let's be friends. So I fought it. I fought it. Now the thing about it is, when you fight these claims, you need to be very, very sure that you are licensed to use it. One, have no issues in terms of, whether or not you pay the person, or you have to really like dot your I's and cross your T's, because if they come back with anything that gives them further claim to your music or your license or what have you, then that copyright claim can turn into a copyright strike. You get 3 of those bad boys within a cycle, and guess what happens? You're done. It's over. YouTube will take your channel and you got to start from the beginning. So, although I was totally in my rights and I knew that I had a strong claim, you never know. You never know what could happen. So, I went in strong. I cited references. I told them that I have the actual email from the producer giving me the song, so I can send that to them if need be. But I cited in the claim like when he sent it to me, what day it was, timestamp, everything. Like the only thing they didn't have was the actual copy, because I was like, I will send it to you, YouTube, if you need me to do it, but understand I am licensed to use it. Furthermore, I can prove that it is my voice saying "Hold Please," because I have a recording of myself doing "Hold Please" that I sent to my producer in order to put it on my songs. So I knew, like, if anything, I knew I have my license to use my voice, because hello, "Hold Please," it's my voice. Okay, it is absolutely my voice. So I went in strong. I cited the references. I cited, everything that I could cite, and they sent it to the people who were trying to lay claim. And then a couple of days later, I think it was either Monday or Tuesday, can't remember because they all flow in together, I got a letter from YouTube as an email saying, "Good news. Good news. The people who laid claim to your music decided to withdraw." Really? Really? They did, huh? They decided to withdraw? I wonder what it was that made them want to withdraw. Is it the fact that I cited that they've been doing this as a scam for well over 4 or 5 years to a lot of YouTubers, and these are the people who have complained about them, and I sent them links in order to go and review it for themselves? Is it that the case? Or is it the fact that I can timestamp when I sent him, my producer, the "Hold Please," and we've already cleared that it is my voice, so you cannot lay claim to my voice? The whole thing just really aggravated me, because I felt like I was the one on trial instead of the claimant, and that YouTube was kind of siding with the claimant instead of siding with the creator. And I don't know why that is. I don't know what could be done about it, but I definitely know as a content creator, we should be valued more than we are. We should be treated better than how we are. And I feel like we are always on the back foot trying to get people to like our videos, trying to get people to come into our live streams, trying to get people to do different things. And we keep running into these freaking issues. I'm sorry to go off on a tangent again, but I've got to, because if I don't do it, who's going to do it? Because I feel like sometimes they're playing us. They're playing us to the left, and it's unfair, and it is humiliating at times that I, who have been using this music for the better part of 3, maybe 4 years, have got to fight for my right to use my own voice in a song. Who does that? How is that even possible? How are we living in 2024 where content creators can't even create stuff because they're afraid, one, somebody's going to lay claim to it and steal it from us, or two, that YouTube is just not going to play us at all, and we get no traction from the hard work and sweat and toil that we put forth for YouTube. I'm telling you, I can say this now because I'm on the other side of this. But had it not turned my way, and they only sent me one letter, so I'm assuming that all the other claims are just going to fall off because it was for the same reason. So if they backed off once, they're going to back off on all of them. But I haven't seen any other letters come through, just that one. I see the comments coming in, so let me stop here and see what y'all talking about. Because, yeah, I was on one just now. I'm sorry, but I can't. This is just, it's been on my heart for a while. And when I got the letter, yes, I was happy. I was thrilled that they're dropping it. But also, I was pissed off. I was pissed off because I'm like, why are you taking their side? Why are you taking their side? You can see that I've been using this same music throughout almost the life of my channel. And so if you, YouTube, have done your research, how is it now, just now, that they're coming and saying this is their music? And don't tell me that, oh, they weren't looking and now they're looking, because that's poppycock. That's poppycock. I don't want to hear that nonsense. They were looking the whole time. What it was, girl, your girl was starting to get a little traction. Your girl went a little viral on a short, and then she put out more content, and they were thinking, oh, she might be coming up on somebody. Let me go and attach my joint to hers. And I'm sorry, you can't hitch your wagon to my star. You cannot. You cannot. You have not worked hard enough. You have not toiled hard enough in this YouTube game for you to get any of my coins. So I told YouTube, because they had my money in escrow pending the outcome of this whole thing. I want all my money. I want all my money. Every last dime. Every last penny. I don't care if it's a half a penny. I want the freaking half a penny. Okay? And that's period on Brooklyn. Oh gosh. Yes, Ray, yes. That was some bull. That was some bull. Straight up and down, some bull. Gemini Love, I visit Reddit a lot. Come on over. I actually have a channel. I ain't got but one person in there, but come on over. Come on over. We talk beauty news. I'm going to hopefully get more people in there. So come on to visit me, Gemini Love. Because I want to start giving you guys first opportunity to get into these sales, because it's not just Sephora sales. I look at all the sales. I look at beauty as a business. And so whether you're buying stocks, whether you are looking for sales, whether you're just looking for, a cool pair of shoes, your girl got you. Your girl got you. So yeah, come on over and say hey. Jackie says, wow, YT really need to ease up. They're really ease up. Yeah, they're making it hard for content creators. They've been making it hard. They've been making it hard, Jackie, for content creators. But I think in the last few years, it's been really, really bad. These last 2 years, it's been really, really bad. And it's even more upsetting is that there are celebrity YouTubers that are coming in and instantly off their celebrity getting 100K subscribers off the rip. They ain't even put a video up. and people are clamoring to it. Also, you know how they tell you, oh, tag your videos, put tags on it, tag this, tag that. Well, I'm here to tell you, tags don't mean squat, because if it's out there and it's funny, or out there and it catches somebody's attention, they're gonna watch it. Case in point, I put up a video of a little Yorkie like clamoring to get outside because a box came. And when they got to the box, they were like clamoring at the box. I didn't put a tag on it. Seriously, I didn't put any tags in it because, one, it was late. No, your girl was tired. So I was just like, let me just put this up. This resonates to me because that's how I feel when I be, trying to get to my packages or whatever. I'll be like clamoring on it. So it fit with what I talk about, which is, makeup hauls and stuff like that. So that resonated with the audience. But truly, I didn't do much to it. I tied it into my content. I didn't tag it, and I put it up. Next day, I look at it, had 10,000 views and counting. It's still climbing. So all that to say, when they're telling you, oh, get your, SEO up and tag it and do all these things. Yeah, okay. Sure. But even if you don't, if the content is good, people will find you. I had a video. I went back, and I kind of go back and, add my tags and do all that stuff because, every little bit helps. And I saw another video that I forgot to tag. I forgot to do all the bells and whistles that I usually do for my videos. It had over 600 views and I did nothing. But they liked the thumbnail. They liked the content. 600 views and counting because it's still going. So all that to say, yes, you can do all the right things. You can do all the tags. You can do all the pretty thumbnails, a bright, cheery thumbnail, something that, brings them into the fold. But none of that is going to make any difference if, one, they're not engaged, and two, if the content is not good. So I've done over 1,000 videos in this space since I started. And it's just now in these past few years that I've really started to really do what I do for others for myself. And I always said, if I started really doing what I do for others, because by trade, I'm a marketer, in case you didn't know. So I do marketing for other YouTubers, actually for other brands. And I go and I find influencers that fit in line with that brand. And I put contracts together and deals and all of that stuff. So I do this for a living. So all of the things that I know to apply to other people's videos, I'm now doing that for myself now because I have a little bit luxury of time and I want to really go after my target audience and really hone into the things that will make them watch. And so I'm trying very hard to be cognizant of the things that I think will resonate with my viewers. And so that is something that you really have to dive into your analytics to understand, like, what time of day are they watching? What other things are they watching? What things are your target audience interested in? And how can you then tie that into what they are interested in to make them more interested in what you have to offer? So it's not a perfect science, and not a lot of people get it right all the time, but I've been very, very lucky these past few weeks of making sure that whatever I'm putting forth is getting that traction. Rhea Sunshine said, clutching my pearls. Why they messing with my sister? They better withdraw, thinking you are easy target scammers. Exactly. You know that meme that was going around back in the day. Today I got time, son. Remember that one? Well, they picked the right one, baby, because I had time. I had time. 2 snaps. I had plenty of time. Yes. Yeah, they making it hard for content creators. It's so disheartening. Like Chris Rock said, that ain't right. Those scammers need to prove themselves, not the creator. Exactly. And I don't understand why the onus is on the creator to prove that they created it instead of the scammer prove that this is your content, and then we'll go after the content creator. But I want to see what proof you have that it's yours. And you never see that, by the way. You never see what proof they had to say that. And so if I wanted to make a content, because now that I'm down the rabbit hole, I was like, okay, well, let me see how easy it is to put a claim up. So I went into my section on YouTube where it says in my YouTube studio, check to see, who else is possibly using your creativity or your videos and remixing it. So I went, I looked, I saw some people, but I was like, I'm not going to go after them. They're content creators too. And ultimately, they're doing that to help me out, not really to help themselves. So I'm not going to slight them for that. But it's so easy. You press the little button and you say you want to make a claim. And poof, it goes to the creator and it says, so-and-so put a claim out on your video. So for now, we're going to share the revenue with this person. So you have to prove, because they automatically start sharing the revenue. If you put a claim in, they're like, okay, we're going to share it with them. You have to prove that you should not be sharing my video revenue with them. You have to prove it, not them, because they already did their part. They clicked the little button, poof, and it's gone. Now I get a share of your revenue until you prove that I shouldn't get it. And that, my dear friends, is how the ish gets started. That is exactly how the ish gets started. Because how easy is that to then go around and say, okay, well, who should I stick it to today? Vern's got a few thousand. Let's go over there and claim some of her stuff. And then you press the button and poof, Vern's hard-earned revenue gets shared with BrownGirlBella. She don't want to share her revenue with me. So now she got to prove that I should not get her revenue. But off the rip, I can get it. That is do you know how insane that is? Do you know how frustrating that is to put out content that you have worked so hard for, that you have stayed up all night cutting and editing and putting the things in to make it, really appealing to people. And I started picking out like what's the best little snippets from the video and moving that to the front, feeling that, maybe I could rope them in as, the video is going on. And somebody can just press a button, and in a press of a button can have a portion of your revenue sales from that video. Child, it's enough to turn you to vino. It's enough to turn you to vino. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. Oh, hey, BBT. Good evening, Bella. I'm glad you won the claim. Oh, did you have any doubt? I'm a winner and I always win. But thank you. I appreciate that. Good evening, chat. Hey, TC, HBCU, Queen TE, what's going on, sis? Hiya. Hiya. Welcome in. Jackie saying hello. Yes, welcome to the live, everybody. Welcome in. All right, I'm going to skip over all the highs. Y'all saying hello to each other. That's sweet. Thank you. All right. Okay. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Maritza. Hi, sweetie. Hola. Bienvenida, mi chana. Welcome in. I've been saying that celebrities come on and get thousands of views. It's just disheartening sometimes. I'm like, nobody even liked that creator. When nobody even likes that celebrity, but yet you gonna come in here and take our shine. We've been working hard for this shine. We've been working hard for this shine. Yes, celebrity YouTubers coming in here messing up my stuff. Drink, what do you want? I bring you up here, but then you don't want to sit still. You want to sit still? Sit down. Sit down. Yeah. Oh yeah. I learned that a long time ago, but here's the thing. You still want to be up in the SEO because every little bit does help. But once you're established and once you have like a following, like if you notice a lot of the bigger YouTubers, I'm talking about million plus or 500 plus, all of those people rarely use tags. Rarely use tags. And the reason why is because they already have a built-in following. So they know if they post a video, people are going to watch it. They already have their audience, so they're going to watch it. It's the little people like us that needs every little bit to kind of get anything traction going, But for my viral video, I basically did nothing. I put no tags on it. I didn't even tag it as BrownGirlBella. I just put it up in my shorts and let it fly. Forgot about it, went to sleep, woke up the next morning, and poof, it went viral. Well, a little viral. I consider anything 100K plus, that's viral. But, I'll take the 10K. I'll take that 10K because that's going to make my little shmoney real nice. And you don't get a whole lot. Let's be clear. You don't get a whole lot. Not even if you make 1 million. Like you have to do like multiple millions in order to see some kind of like real YouTube residual checks. Because they only give you, was it 10 cents for every 1,000? So what? That's nothing. And again, once you are bigger, once you have that plaque, you're put in another pool, right? So right now, those who are under, let's say 10K, those who are under 10K get put in a pool with other people who are under 10K. Reason how I know is I'm looking to see, okay, my video was recommended by YouTube. Let me see what other videos were recommended by YouTube, and they're all under 10K. So I'm fighting with all the ones that are under 10K. But then once I break through that, then the next tier is those 10K to, let's say, 50,000. So that's where one of my videos is sitting now, in that 10K to 50,000 pool. Because when I look to see, okay, I'm gonna click on mine, and then the next thing I get served, that person has like 10,000 views, 10,000 subscribers. So I know I'm put in a different pot with that. And then, if you go into the multiples, then you're put with those people. It makes sense, but it also limits you. Because if you're only being seen by that same pool of people each and every time, then you're fighting to see, okay, well, who's got the better thumbnail, who's got the better title, who's got the better, content. Then all that comes into play when you're dealing with those people. So you're still in a dogfight with trying to get people to like, share, and subscribe to your channel, if that makes sense. Yeah, over 10,000, honey. Oh, wow, over 100,000 videos that I made. Yes. Girl, girl, girl. When I tell you, girl. Also, I sent that thing in. Thank you so much, TC. Prayers up for that. But I just saw, I just looked at and noticed the dates. It's my birthday weekend. It's okay though. It's okay though, because if they want me, I'm there. But I was like, oh my God, it's my birthday weekend that you're doing this. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Yes, please thumbs it up, share it out. Giving me squatter. That's exactly what they are. You are so right, Ray. Squatters. That's exactly what they feel like. That's exactly. No, not Vern. Vern, I'm not going to take your money, honey. You know we work hard for that money, honey. Shoot. Tell them. We've been monetized. We've been making money since 2020. Let them know. That's probably what they do all day. Yes, that's what they do all day. Looking for people to steal and scam. That's exactly what they do all day. You are absolutely right, Ray. Absolutely right. I'm a mess. Listen. That's how it go. Oh my gosh, Church Nelly. What's up, sweetie? Hi, boo. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate you. That's what's up. What's up. Salute to you too, Alpha Jenkins. King Salute. How you doing? Welcome in. Hi. Hello, all from Church Nelly. Yes, everybody's saying hello. Where my Titi? Where's my Titi? She wasn't here last week. She's not here this week. I don't know what's going on. Or Dream got me really considering getting a dog. Listen here. Y'all know Dream is a hot-blooded mess. She is. I had her hair up in a bun, and she took her paws and like pulled the hair out because I had all of this up in the bun, and she didn't like it. So she took her paw and pulled it out. So now you can't see her eyes. She's a hot mess. She's calmed down a lot. And yeah, I'm talking about you. Now. That's what I'm doing. She's calmed down a lot. She's looking at me. She's calmed down a lot since she's turned a year old, but still up to her same old tricks. She is very spiteful, but most Maltese are very smart. So they learn that if you don't give them their way, they know how to get under your skin. So case in point, she likes to leave little, happy surprises outside of her cage, right outside of her cage. Not, over by where she sleeps at. No, she don't poop where she sleep. And she don't even poop where she eat. But she will poop right outside her cage. Now her cage is lined. She has her wee-wee pads. She knows to go on the wee-wee pads. If she feels like she's been properly loved and cared for, then she will poop in her cage. But if she feels like she's being sent there out of punishment, she will poop right outside the cage, right outside it. It drives me insane. And so we have this test of wills, her and I. So when she tests me by leaving a special surprise outside of her cage, I get her back by leaving her in that cage. So we've been playing tit for tat for a couple of days now. Today, she decided, okay, I had enough because mommy's really like, she's on one. I got time today, boo. I got time for you too, Dream. You want to act the fool? We can act the fool together. We can cut up together. Trust. You ain't alone in this. I got you, boo. So when I left her in this last time, she pooped in the cage. And then when I went in to check on her, she like looked around the corner and like looked at me. And then she looked down, like she's telling me, like, look, I pooped in here. I ain't do nothing bad. And so I just said, come on. She scurried out of that room. She scurried out of that room. She was like, phew, I'm out the doggy pen. Whew. So she gets, she gets a little testy every now and then. But we see each other, ain't that right? We see each other. I see you, you see me. We one happy family, right? As long as you know which side your crate is buttered on. And that's on period. Okay. Okay. So all that to say, gotta train them well. Ray of Sunshine, you gotta train them well. All right, let's see what else you guys are saying. Before I forget, babes, this Monday, don't forget, 7 p.m. this Monday, I am sitting down with the boss babe of all boss babes, honey. She is number 2, not 1, 2, right next to the New York City mayor, Eric L. Adams. I am talking to the one, the only Dr. Ingrid Lewis Martin, right here on Brown Girl Bella on Monday, the 15th of April at 7 p.m. sharp. It's live, and we are going to have a sit down. So definitely check in. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be really, really good. Now, the next boss babe that comes up after this is going to be on location. It's going to be a location site for Brown Girl Bella. So this is the first time that I'm actually going to take the show outside of my StreamYard and do it to camera. So that is coming up. I'm not going to tell you yet who it's going to be, but you don't want to miss that one either because it's going to be flames. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we get a little tipsy in that one too. I'm not gonna tell you how or why, but trust, believe, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. All right. So everybody's saying hello. Oh, look, you got a she's a cutie. Look. You say hi. Say hi. She's like, Mom, do I have to? She's such a bad girl. She's a bad girl. She's a bad girl. Say hi. Say hi. Maltese are very mischievous. They're smart as a whip, but we are very, very mischievous. Very, very. Right? I put her down. She's going to just want to come up, but she's not sitting on my lap properly. Maybe I need to sit up. Okay. Hopefully she'll sit down nice. Okay. So let me make sure I got everybody. Hang on a second. Can I roll over to the computer? Sit down. Sit down. Okay. You good. You good. Thank you. All right. What's the lip I'm wearing? Oh, so you missed the first part of it. So I am wearing 𝕊𝕦𝕡𝕟𝕜, their new lip suede in Le Rouge. So it's a tomato orange red, really, really nice. And yes, that is a magnetic top. So that's what I'm wearing on the lips today. Does Dream have play dates? She actually does have one coming up soon, which is part of the the Bella's Boss Babes. So the Boss Babe that I'm going to be talking to next has a dog that's actually her daughter's dog, her eldest daughter's dog, but she's dog sitting while her daughter is in college. So we're going to be talking to her, and the dogs are going to be playing. So it's gonna be fun. Only doggy syndrome. Yeah, yeah. But I was asking her vet, like, unlike Brooklyn, who I thought really just she was a spoiled only child, and I don't think that she would have benefited from having another dog there. For her, I think she would like it because she is dog friendly. She loves people more, but she truly is friendly to everybody. And I think she would love company. So perhaps sometime down the line, not in this first year, because my vet was like, right now she's still getting to know you. You're still like her alpha mom. And so, let her get used to you and the family dynamic first, and then introduce the dog if you want another way. Oh, excuse me. So she is not going to get another playmate permanently in the house for quite some time still. Thought you were going to have my girl Leticia on. Leticia. Oh. Actually, that would not be bad to have her on as a boss babe. I'm gonna think about that one. Maybe for season 4, because I kind of have my lineup already for season 3, and we're almost done. So maybe in season 4, I might bring her on. Hey, Edna's World, welcome in. This is my Diva Dozen Plus Bay. She's got over 12,000 subscribers and counting. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Looking forward to your interview conversation. Yes, it's going to be really exciting because she is such a fascinating woman. And, I love a woman who handles her business, but also knows how to have fun. And this woman knows how to handle her business as she should, because as you might imagine, being a top aide to a New York City mayor comes with a lot of responsibilities, a lot of programs that she's responsible for. And so she's got to be on the ball and quick with it. And she is. But also, she knows how to let her hair down, have fun. I'm not going to give any secrets away, but one of the questions I do ask her, which I know the answer to, but I wanted her to kind of explain it to you all, is what she does to like let off steam and let her hair down and all that good stuff. So you'll be surprised at how she answers that question. Let's just say that. Yeah, everybody say hi, Edna. Nola, girl, what's going on? Oh my God, Nola, girl, dealing with heart failure. Oh my God, Nola, you have been on my mind so many times. And I don't know what I did with your number because I don't have it any longer. Because I was trying to reach out to you at one point, and I don't know what I did with your number. I got a new phone, so maybe it didn't transfer over, but I'm so glad to see you. Hit me up offline if you still have my number, or hit me up on Instagram at BrownGirlBella. I would love to talk to you, sis. Oh my gosh, I'm praying for you, Nola. Welcome in. Ronald, welcome in. Yes. A Boss Babe series, honey. Yes. You know who I'm trying to get for season 4. Help me out, girl. That would be amazing. Welcome in, everybody. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and also to share it out. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. Still dealing with heart failure, chest mass, and thyroid issues. Oh my gosh. Oh, prayers up for you. Yes, prayers up. Absolutely. All right. So we came in to celebrate the life of somebody very near and dear to me because I grew up on this dude. I had the pleasure of meeting him a few times. Born and raised in Brooklyn. You know, if it's Brooklyn born and bred, we roll together. And I was so disheartened to hear that he passed away at the age of 57. 57 is young. 57 is young. You're in the prime of your life. How are you leaving us at 57? How are these people leaving us so early? I don't know the cause of death, but I'm sure that's going to come out in the days to come, but it doesn't even matter. Like the indelible print that he left, not only to those who lived in Brooklyn, not only to those who lived in New York, but to everyone that we know. Like, this is a man who, like, told it like it was, who gave us so many greats like Big Daddy Kane, Notorious B.I.G., and so many others. So let's celebrate the life of legendary New York City disc jockey, DJ, Mister Cee. We used to call him the finisher. He is and will always be a beloved and influential figure in hip hop. He served, as I said, as the DJ for rapper Big Daddy Kane, and he's also credited with helping to discover the notorious B.I.G. He was 57 when he passed, and according to the former employers, New York City Hot 97, the radio hip hop station, they stopped this morning to read the following. As a family at Hot 97 and WBLS, we're saddened by the passing of our beloved Mister Cee. He wasn't just a DJ, he was a pillar of our stations, bringing joy and countless listeners with his legendary Throwback at Noon and Friday Night Live sets. Mister Cee's influence stretched beyond the airwaves, shaping the very fabric of New York City DJ culture. Our hearts are heavy as we send our love and condolences to his family and the fans whose lives he touched through his music. Rest easy, Mister Cee. Your legacy will live forever. As I said, no cause of death was shared at the time, but born Calvin LeBron, he hailed from Bedford-Stuyvesant, neighborhood of what? Brooklyn, New York. And it was there that he would make the connections that would factor heavily into his life as well as his career. He became the official DJ for his high school friend, famed rapper Big Daddy Kane, working on his 1988 album, which was his debut, called Long Live the Kane, after rising on the hip hop music scene in New York City. LeBron's other childhood friend, Kevin DJ 50 Grand Griffin, helped the rapper Notorious Big record his demo, which launched him into infamy as the Notorious B.I.G., also known as Biggie Smalls. DJ 50 Grand died in 2002, but he had brought Big to DJ Mister Cee's house, and the plan was that they were going to redo the basement demo that he and 50 Grand put together. LeBron told Rock the Bells last year Big was very shy. He would always talk with his head down and say, yo, man, don't be promising me nothing, man. If you're going to do something, do it. And I'm like, nah, we're going to redo this demo. So again, this was a man who helped launch and help carry the careers of not just these two, but also many others. And he had a popular career as a DJ and radio personality, and served as the associate producer on Big's debut 1994 album, Ready to Die. Jay-Z even name-checked him in Funkmaster Flex on his 2009 single, Death of Auto-Tunes, saying that he made this just for Flex and Mister Cee. He not only received credit with helping Biggie get the attention that made him a star, but he also worked on many other people's albums as well. So this is a legend that is going to be very much missed in the hip hop community. Rappers from all over have already started paying their respects. And I just want to say, as a personal note, Mister Cee was always bigging up Brooklyn. He was always for Brooklyn, just like Big was, just like Jay-Z was and is. They always shouted Brooklyn in whatever they do. And when I went to see him most recently for the 50th celebration of hip hop, he was still shouting out Brooklyn. So rest easy, rest well, my Brooklyn brother. You will be sorely, sorely missed. And peace out to Brooklyn. Okay, so we had some other news. We had some other news today as well. It seems that we have another death. Not so held as Mister Cee, but O.J. Simpson has died from cancer at age 76. This football star was more known for his notorious murder trial than his exploits on the field, but he was a Hall of Famer. He was a legendary broadcaster. He was a self-depreciating actor. He was also a convicted felon, an accused but ultimately acquitted murderer at 76 years old following a cancer diagnosis. He was surrounded by his children and grandchildren who asked for you to respect their wishes for privacy and grace. He was heralded and celebrated for his major contributions to both college and professional football. But it was his 1994 arrest for the slashing murders of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ron Goldman, that would put OJ in a different type of spotlight. He was detained in 1994, and his subsequent trial was carried on television stations across the world. He was tried for the murder over 11 months, and what many of the legal experts of the time had dubbed the trial of the century. His legal team boasted powerhouse attorneys, the late Robert Shapiro, as well as Johnny Cochran, the late Robert Kardashian, and F. Lee Bailey. On October 3rd in 1995, jurors returned not guilty on both counts of murder. It is estimated that over 100 million people in the United States alone either tuned in to watch or listened to the verdict. He was born on July 9th, 1947 in San Francisco. He played high school, college, uh, of the city of San Francisco before transferring to the University of Southern California, where he was put in the first round draft pick by the Buffalo Bills in 1969. He played with the Bills from 78 to 79 and then went to his hometown of San Francisco to play for the 49ers, which he played with until his retirement in 1982. O.J. Simpson was nicknamed the Juice and became the first NFL player to rush for more than 2,000 yards in a single season in 1973, and to this day holds the record for the single season yards per game average at 143.1. He is the only player to ever rush for over 2,000 yards in the 14-game regular season NFL format. He entered the Hall of Fame in 1983. After retiring from pro football, he went on to become an announcer and a sportscaster. He was also known for acting and appeared in many television shows, as well as the Naked Gun trilogy and The Towering Inferno and Roots. Simpson also made for a TV film called Frogmen. It finished months before the killings, but it never aired as NBC executives ultimately decided to shelve it. Although he was acquitted, Simpson was sued in civil court by the Browns and the Goldmans, and in 1997, a court decided in their favor, awarding them a liability judgment of $33.5 million. Simpson would only end up paying a fraction of that amount. 10 years later, Simpson was arrested in Las Vegas for felony armed robbery and kidnapping after forcing men to return memorabilia that he claimed they'd stolen from him. The incident happened inside the Palace Station Hotel and Casino. That case went to trial, and in 2008, Simpson was convicted and sentenced to 33 years behind bars. He served almost 9 years of that sentence at the Lovelock Correctional Center before being released in October 1st of 2017. After his release, he kept a relatively low profile, moving to Las Vegas, and in 2019, he joined X, also known as Twitter, where he was followed by more than 1 million people. He leaves to mourn his death, his children. He had 2 by his first wife and then 2 by Nicole Brown Simpson. Wow. Yep, sleep in peace. He was a legend. He absolutely was. I remember he was in some commercial. I think it was Hertz or Avis, one of those car companies. He was like running and jumping over stuff, and they were like, let loose the juice or something like that. And my mother used to love that commercial. Every time that commercial came on, she was like, oh my God, OJ. So she loved OJ. And she's a big football fan. So she used to talk about him a lot. So I grew up, hearing him. And of course, my father was a football player himself. So I always heard of it. Oh, it's Hertz. I knew it was one of those, either Hertz or Avis. And I remember he was like running and I think he had like a football in his arm or something like that. And he was like running or whatever. I remember my mother used to just go crazy over that commercial, which is why it stuck in my head. Might be the reason why I ended up doing commercials for a living and being a marketer, because my mother loved that commercial so much. Vern said he was the GOAT in his time and he was talented. So you can't take that from him. No, absolutely. You cannot take that from him. I mean, as I read, the rushing record that he broke has not been broken since he did it. and that was in the 80s. So we're talking 2 decades, and nobody's been able to break that record in regular season play. So yeah, that's something, to be proud of. Unfortunately, his situation had so many other twists and turns that it's hard for some to give him any grace or sympathy. But rest in peace. I know last week we lost Louis Gossett Jr. That was also a big blow. I remember watching Roots, and I remember watching, other things that he was in. And, he was another legend that, is gone way too soon. So all this to say, give people their flowers while they're still around to see it, and enjoy it and love it. Love on your people, love on your family, because you never know what tomorrow may bring you. Tomorrow is not promised to anyone. So, while they're here, and while you're here, and while you have the breath to do it, and the courtesy and the grace to do it, give people their flowers. I mean, it costs you nothing to be kind and say a kind word. It costs you nothing. And it might mean the world to someone else. Y'all know this dog went to sleep. Oh, she opened her eyes now. I was going to pull the camera down so you could see her. She's in my arm. She actually fell asleep. Now she moves. And she woke up when I tried to move her. All right. It is, I've been talking for an hour and almost 15 minutes. Oh my goodness. All right, babe. So I'm gonna leave you here. Let me tell you what's coming up. I still have my video of the haul, Sephora haul. If you didn't see it, go check it out. Really cool. I actually got a couple of things that weren't even on my radar. And that typically happens when I go inside the store, because there's always something that is at the store that might not necessarily be in online too. Although it is available online, it didn't catch my eye like walking in the store caught my eye on this product, on several products. So I got 2 things that were definitely not on my radar. I got the Givenchy that I'm glad I got. So we already tried it. It's really, really pretty. The eyeshadow that I have on is something that I shop my stash for, but it is available on Sephora. It's Natasha Denona's retro palette. So this is what the retro palette looks like. Beautiful. It's really beautiful. And so because I have this one, I was going to get that 𝕊𝕦𝕐𝕟𝕒𝕟𝕜, and I keep putting it in and taking it out of my cart. And the reason why is because I have this here, which has those same type of colors and tones as 𝕊𝕦𝕐𝕟𝕒𝕟's. And I also have another palette by another brand that also has similar colors in it. So I'm like, nothing is like blowing my skirt up that I have to get in terms of eyeshadow. So I'm like, let me just chill. And when something I'm really like passionate about, who am I kidding? I'm waiting for Mother Pat or Natasha to launch a palette. That's what I'm really waiting on. That's what I'm really waiting on. But until then, I didn't really see anything that I was like, oh my God, I gotta get. Those Guerlain Meteorites Pearls dropped, but it's only available online. So I have to put in an order for that. And there are a couple of other things that I saw that I was like, okay. But mostly it's the lips that's doing it for me. I've gotten I've gotten a couple of things from brands. So I got these 2 from Gwen Stefani's line. This is a collagen base It's called the Dewy Plump Collagen Cheek Tint, and I have it in Blossom. I'm actually wearing it today. It's very, very light. And then this is the lip portion of it. It's also light, but it shows up because it's very, very glossy. So it shows up as a little hint of tint on your lips. So I'll be reviewing that in a She Tried It. And I do need to do my brand review, which is going to go up on the brand site and also on Sephora's. So you might see your girl on Sephora if you look for a review on these cheek tints. You might see me up there, honey. So make sure to like it on there and comment. Excuse me. They also have altogether 6 colors. This is one of the lightest ones. I do want to try another one in like a darker hue just to see how it shows up on my skin. They have one that's like a fuchsia and another one that's like a deep warm berry. And I'm thinking about getting the fuchsia one because I have those lipsticks. I have another lippy that I got from another brand that I wanted to put on. So I wanted to try it with different ones and see how it works. So that's coming up soon. And then I am editing a video that was like a try on for Sephora and everything that I got from Sephora. So that's coming up too. And then I also have a another like beauty news video that's going to be launching next week. So lots of content for you guys to look at. Remember, on Sunday, I will have Sunday Sips. So that is 2:00 live right here on Brown Girl Bella on YouTube. And then Monday, going live again. And that is for our Boss Babe series where I will be talking to Dr. Ingrid Lewis Martin. So you'll be seeing that around Instagram and TikTok. I'll be promoting that across those platforms too, because I want everybody to come in and see her and, have some questions ready so that we can have a really great conversation with her on Monday. And until I see you guys again, you have now been bellified. Let's close this out with a little outro. Now I'm going to play all my music now that I don't win it. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening to me yabba on. Hope you enjoyed this little celebration of life on me. Big up to my friend. I know he is big out there in heaven, busting down the ones and twos, honey. Thank you for watching, and we will see each other again real soon. Love you.